Bill and I have been married for 23 years. I was working at Cal State Northridge, which is our local university, when I had all three of our kids.
I've been a freelance writer for 12 years at that point.
We had no reason to believe we wouldn't be successful. In 2007, the recession hit here earlier than it hit some other parts of the country. And then the writer's strike started, and we saw everything change.
I was starting to get these large projects pretty reliably. And then it went from that to zero. Everything vanished.
And so first you go through savings and retirement accounts and seeing who can help you and your family. And during that time period, it was very stressful. I don't even remember how I got through some of those days. My job at the university was to get students involved in volunteerism out in the community. So I knew about all these food banks in the area from the other side. So when I first started as a client, it was a shock. And I thought of myself as a person that volunteers and that donates to food banks, not as somebody who is going to be using one. We were at Whole Foods, now we're at the food bank.
Well,
thank you. And we need to figure out how to feed our kids.
Without a food bank, we would have a hard time. So I'm thankful for food banks.
And I remember when we first started going to the food bank, it was such a huge relief.
Then we've been getting produce and vegetables, which we like to use them a lot. I love carrots and apples and cucumbers and that kind of thing when it comes to the basket. You're just like, woohoo!
When
I got
anything
carrots.
comes in the food basket, you go, woohoo!
True.
We're in recovery now. Bill is back to work, but it isn't at the same rate as he was being paid before.
we're able to pay our bills mostly on time.
Mostly.
Okay, mostly. And we're continuing to work through that. We got out, and it's time to give back.
I would say to the people for the food pantry that if I could, I would get them a present because they're so awesome, and have a happy life to them.